Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this final home. We're not home, are we? Final league game from the National League. We could start a bit better, couldn't we? Really, we're terrible today. I don't know what's going on. I'm in a really funny position. Not that I've got like problems, but it's just there's no power in the press area here at Truro, so I've got a laptop on my lap and taking up loads of seats. So basically, we're just gonna go ahead and hope that today goes well, and hope that no one unplugs us in the portal cabin, which is around 50 metres away. The ball's coming. Okay, so there you go. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is Rebels Radio. We're here for the last game of the season here, and it's at Truro Road, home of Truro City FC. It is Truro City versus Slough Town this afternoon. Going to get someone sitting right in front of us. Watch. Here you go. So we'll be bringing you all of the action of today's game. It's very important at both ends of the table. As okay, go on, and just gonna sit one down. So there you go. We've just got people come and sit in front of us here, and there you go. Anyway, let's just get on with what we're here for today. It's the final game of the season here in the National League South, and both teams here today need a goal-winning performance because you're going to need 3 points. You're going to need 3. Just hurry and make a choice. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but okay. Anyway, so we're here at Truro Road. It's Truro City versus Slough Town. This Vanarama National League South game. It's the final one of the season. Truro need a victory. They also need East Thurrock to do them a favour by beating Hungerford Town. Hungerford Town get a point, then East Thurrock will be down with Weston-super-Mare and Truro. So Truro need a win, and Slough need 3 points if they have any hope to get into the playoffs. But they need Bath to beat Billericay at Billericay. They'll need Oxford City to win or basically draw against Dartford. They'll need St Albans to lose to Torquay United, and Wealdstone to lose or draw against Hemel Hempstead. It's not like it's confusing at all, is it, whatsoever? But there you go. Right, so let's give you a couple of things for you. First of all, if you've never listened to Rebels Radio before, my name is Aid. I really am in a really strange position. Normally you get a table and everything like that, but there's no power. I've had to plug my power in the porter cabin and hope that no one goes and unplugs it, because if they have, we're done. We're out of here. It's a very windy day here today as well at Truro Road, and thankfully nothing's blown away yet, but it's early days. So Slough needing the points, Truro needing the points, and it should be a good attacking game. I'll give you the lineups, which will please a few of you out there. But first of all, let's get the business stuff out of the way. First of all, thanks as ever, and a huge thank you, not just for today, but for the season, to our 2 sponsors. They are My Football Club, the online football community. And you can find more about them if you type in the Pachero banner, just Pachero and then /MyFC. And also the Slough Town Supporters Trust as well, who are our 2 sponsors. And as usual, they've been absolutely fantastic, giving us any kind of things that break or whatever doesn't work, and gives us some help and whatever. So a thank you to both of those for all of their help throughout the season. If you would like to get in contact with us here today, then you can do so 2 ways. We are on Twitter, and it's at MyFC Rebels Radio, all one word, all in lowercase. Come through to us, we'll give you a shout out this afternoon. And also the best way to do it is if you're listening via the YouTube thingy, then you can. There's a little chat room somewhere. I've never actually listened to it because obviously I'm here. But I think if you go on it, you scroll down your YouTube page, and it says chat room. And I will check to see if anyone's in the chat room at the moment, because I always like to give people a shout out this afternoon. So if you do want to get in contact with us, shout us out. We've got Supernan, which is Geraldine. Hello, Supernan. Ian. We got Gary. He wants to know if I'm up the ladder. There is no gantry here now at Truro. There's also an apparel in the press area, which is really good. Will Reese is listening. Michael McGranhan, Colin Davis, Simon Moore and Peter Jewell. Thank you all so much for getting in. We'll give you a shout out throughout the game. We will aim to keep you up to date with the other games of importance in both ends of the table. So the other games going on today in the National League South, it's Billericay Town at home to Bath City, Chippenham Town at home to Chelmsford City, Eastbourne Borough safe after their point against Slough on Easter Monday. They're at home to Concord Rangers, who can't take their place in the playoffs even though they're in it because they don't have enough seats. Hungerford Town versus East Thurrock, that's for the last place to go down. It's Oxford City versus Dartford, St Albans City versus Torquay United, Wealdstone versus Hemel Hempstead. The other three we don't care about, but they are Welling United versus Hampton and Richmond Borough, Weston-super-Mare already down versus Dulwich Hamlet, and Woking versus Gloucester City. First of all, let me bring you a couple of things to your attention. On Friday the 10th of May there will be an awards ceremony presentation night at Arbour Park. It will start at 7 o'clock, the presentation. There'll be some food. You do need to pre-book your tickets. It's a tenner for a ticket. It does give you either a fish and chip supper, a sausage in batter, I don't know if it's a batter, but it's a sausage and chips, or if you don't want that and you want a veggie option, there's a veggie option of the veggie burger. So there'll be a presentation night, there'll be a bit of karaoke, a bit of dancing, a bit of discoing, a bit of singing. It'll all go on that evening. So please try and buy yourselves a ticket. You can't just come down on the day. You've got to pre-book your ticket so that we can pre-book the food. So don't think that you can just come down on the 10th of May, turn up and get in. You canny. Not this time, no. Secondly, if you haven't seen it, it broke a couple of days ago, but the wonderfully super and brilliant chairman of Slough Town Football Club, Steve Easterbrook, has decided to give up his stewardship. He's obviously the man that's brought Slough back, not only into Slough, but from the brink of disarray and regular 8-9-0 thrashings. He has built with a very good team around him, a very good club, all settled now in Slough with a fantastic set of volunteers. I know that because I'm one of them. On match days it all goes smoothly, and it's all down to his leadership. He and his lovely wife Sally, who shouldn't go unmentioned because she is just as much as everybody knows that behind a successful, brilliant man, there is a successful and brilliant woman. That is exactly the case with Sally Easterbrook as well. So they're going to take some time out of the game. They've got a young set of grandkids that they want to spend a bit of time with. I'm sure you'll still see them around the football club. Don't panic, but yes, Slough will be looking for a new chairman. Don't panic. I'm sure that Steve will find the right person for the job. We're waiting for the two sets of sides to come out. Let me just explain to you, because people always like to do that to me, that Truro City have squad numbers. So yes, so they're going to come out now. Good afternoon to Freddie's Entertainment. I don't know, Freddie, if you're entertaining someone, or if Phoenix Royal Rebel as well, and Paul and Claire, that is listening from Farnham Royal. And also we've got to give a special shout out to all the guys and girls down at the Wheat Sheaf in Slough who are pumping it through the Tannoy systems. We are waiting for the two sets of teams to come out. Those two sets of teams are like this. I'm expecting goals today, judging by the lineups. For Truro City, all in white. Alexis Jr. in goal. 17 is Billy Paul Free. 3 is Connor Riley Lowe. 5, Nicholas Grimes. 6 is the captain, Jamie Richards. 18 is Austin Booth. 15 is Dan Rooney. 7 is Chris Regis. 2 is Niall Thompson. 9 is Tyler Harvey. And 19 is Jared Lewington. The substitutes then for Truro City this afternoon are 12 Noah Keats, 8 Jason Banton, 10 Stephen Zibuth, 20 Jordan Kopp, and 13 is Harvey Rivers. For the Rebels, an attacking lineup for the Rebels. In goal is Jack Turner, 2 Sean Fraser, 3 George Wells, 4 Guy Hollis, 5 is captain Sam Togwell, 6 is Lee Togwell, 7 Billy Clifford, 8 Matt Lynch, 9 Manny Williams, 10 Francis Armati, 11 is Dan Roberts. Slough will be going out to win this game. Their substitutes this afternoon are 12 Josh Chapman, 14 Mark Nisbet, 15 Warren Harris, 16 Louis Hawes, and 18 Ben Harris. I saw him warming up and he's still striking the ball well, so he may come on. Your referee today is Robert Whitton, and his assistants are Adam Baker and Alex James. So we are waiting here. If you've never been to Truro City's ground, Truro Road, there is let's just say behind both goals there's not a lot of cover. So behind the goal to my left hand side, which is facing Falmouth Red Roof Way, there is a small stand of around about 70 seats uncovered. Then opposite me there is a longer stand. It goes from roughly just 18-yard line to just shy of the halfway line. That's got covered seating. Then on the opposite side, same kind of distance, as another stand like that, but that is uncovered. We're in the stand on the far hand side, which is covered, and then there's some standing terracing to the side as well. So there you go. Just a reminder that we are in the lap of the gods here. We've got everything not on a table or anything, and if someone unplugs us, we're a goner. The two sets of teams are out. It's going to be Truro City in all white, and Slough are in their away kit of all light blue. So it's all to play for here. Slough with an attacking 4-3-3 line-up, and a referee just introducing the teams to us here in this main stand. We get the privilege of this. And don't forget, we will this time, instead of having a half-time chat with a random person that I know, we're going to have the half-time quiz. Unless someone actually comes up and has a very random chat, then we'll have a random chat. We honestly don't care here. So as the two sets of players just shake hands with each other, let's quickly run through those two sides for you. For Truro City, 1 is Alexis Jr., 17 Billy Palfrey, 3 Connor Riley Rowe, 5 Nicholas Grimes, 6 is Jamie Richards, 18 is Austin Booth, 15 Dan Rooney, 7 Chris Regis, 2 Noah Thompson, 9 Tyler Harvey, 19 Jared Lewington for the Rebels, Jack Turner 1, Sean Fraser 2, George Wells 3, Guy Hollis 4, Sam Togwell 5, Lee Togwell 6, 7 Billy Clifford, 8 Matt Lynch, 9 Manny Williams, 10 Francis Amati, 11 Dan Roberts. Truro City just going into a little huddle. Here remember they need the 3 points here just as much as the Rebels do. Hopefully these people aren't going to stand in the bit that says no standing, or that would just really be funny. We'll just see Matt Lynch's parents come past. So it's looks like Slough will be shooting from left to right. They will be shooting towards the clubhouse end. I don't know what's going on, but I think that it's already kicked off at St Albans. Torquay United are 1-0 up already. St Albans 0, Torquay 1 is already a score. So one of our results going our way so far. We haven't even kicked off yet, but already Torquay are leading against St Albans. That's what it says on my phone. I may be wrong. I don't know. So I'm just waiting for the referee to chat. I said they were shooting left to right. They haven't even done the Twinkles. Do you know what? It takes about 5 hours to get down to Truro in the car. My thanks to Slough Town's secretary, Kayla. They're going to swap sides just as I said that. Right, Slough will be now shooting from right to left. If anything else is going to go wrong today, I'm sure it will. Okay, so Slough will be shooting from right to left. Yes. Good afternoon to Stuart Brookin, who's down at the Wheat Sheaf. It's going to be Slough with the kickoff. They'll be shooting from right to left to the little standy bit. We're all in the hands of our referee today, Mr. Robert Whitton. He is the man that's going to get the game underway. This poor Slough fan just walked all the way around it because he thought it was going to kick off that way, and now he's got to walk back the other way. So there you go. Billy Clifford, the man standing over this kickoff for Slough. The referee will eventually get today's game underway. He might do. I'll tell you what, it'd be half time in the other games by the time he does. And he's still counting. I don't know what he's counting. Maybe not counting fans. We could be here for a while. There you go. Kick off here at Truro Road. And the ball's played out. The wind is going to be blowing across the pitch here as well. Ball goes straight out of play. Catches in the wind from a clearance from Truro City. Out for a throw to the Rebels. And the Slough fans were caught out by that late change there. So a throw here to Slough. 10 yards inside the Truro City half. Taken by Sean Fraser. Looking for Roberts. Ball catches in the air. Hooked clear by Riley Lowe. And Harvey keeps the ball in. Fraser gets a touch to it. And it's won back by Billy Clifford. He's been tackled there. And the ball comes into the centre. Played forwards here. And headed on by Lewington. Back though. Intercepted by Lee Togwell. Togwell finds Matt Lynch. Inside the centre circle. Inside his own half. Ball over the top here for South. Paul have got their on free onside. It's ball come through to Dan Roberts. The referee's assistant on the far hand side. The ball went over the top. It looked as though Slough were onside. As soon as the player touches it, he blows up. So annoying. Why would you do that? I really don't know. Why would you do that? Free kick to the home side. The goalkeeper, Alexis Jr. Now, if you're thinking that's a funny name, Alexis Jr. It's Jr. is not his surname. His name is Andre Alexis. But he actually played for Tiverton last season against Slough at Tiverton, and Tiverton won 3-0. Hopefully that is not a thing to continue. Ball played through here. Free header for Lee Togwell. Almost finds Roberts. It comes through here to Grimes, who plays it forwards. Lee Togwell again with the header right. Headed up in the air here. Comes through to Regis. Regis' ball finds Lewington on the far hand side. Oh, lovely little dink ball was spotted by Sam Togwell, and it finds Manny Williams. Williams trying to look for a foul. The ball went back here and fired into Palfrey. Palfrey down his right hand side. Noise levels goes up here. Great challenge by George Wells, but Palfrey gets the ball down the side here towards Thompson, and the ball goes out of play for a goal kick to Slough. And the wind will play a bit in this game. It's going straight across the world. The Slough fans just making their way around. They're not as many as usual. No coach today. But it's a goal kick here for Jack Turner, all dressed in blue. Dark blue, obviously, to take this goal kick. And it's aimed here towards Armati. Headed away, though, here towards Thompson off the back of Poultry. Lynch wins the ball and lets it come in. It plays it in right side. Oh, and it's intercepted really well there by Grimes, who plays the ball forward. It almost put down Roberts through, but Guy Hollis with a little header back there to Jack Turner. And I think Manny Williams is telling Jack Turner he's got to play into the wind because it's coming back. And the ball played over the top here towards Manny Williams. Hits Palfrey on the back and comes through to Amati. Amati skipping past his challenge. Plays it inside here to Williams. Intercepted well, though, by Grimes, who's doing well. And then plays the ball up here towards Lewington. Lewington puts his foot on the ball, holds it up. Back here now towards Booth. Booth trying to play it forwards. Intercepted by Sam Togwell. Chipping the ball over the top for Armati to run onto. He won't catch that. Out of play for a throw. As it is 0-0 here in these early minutes. Throw comes in here from Palfrey in towards Thompson. Thompson takes it down but loses the ball to Lynch. Lynch finds Manny Williams. Williams tries to turn. Holds the ball up here for George Wells. Wells inside towards Lee Togwell. Looking forward trying to find a ball across here towards Guy Hollis. Guy Hollis just inside the Truro, his own half. So he plays it out towards Sean Fraser just inside the Truro half into Billy Clifford. Clifford then plays the ball forward looking for Manny Williams. Headed away by Grimes. Comes through to Roberts. Bit of a heavy touch. Gets a second bite at the bell but hooked clear by Palfrey. Only as far as Lee Togwell. Plays the ball down looking for Wells on the far hand side. Headed away by Thompson. Togwell tries to get there. Ball comes through to Williams. He just loses the ball. One back by Clifford. Roberts trying to turn. Runs straight into Richards. And the ball over the top. Looking for Harvey is over the top. He'd turned and curled his run away from that. And the ball has actually gone all the way out of play for a throw to Slough, but they are deep inside their own half. So the Slough fans are starting to gather in numbers in that stand behind our goal to our left. As Guy Hollis is the player that comes across to take this throw here. Thankfully no rain here today. Storm Hannah still here in the wind. It's headed on there by Booth. Comes out for another throw to Slough. And it's a throw to Slough, halfway inside their own half. Taken by Hollis. Takes it quickly, looking for Roberts. Headed away by Richards, straight out of play for another throw to the Rebels. They gain in a bit of distance. Quick throw over the top here, finding Roberts. Roberts trying to go behind, gets the touch. Inside here towards Williams, just behind him. Hooked clear by Palfrey. And he finds Thompson. Thompson's ball forwards, though, easily taken by Sam Togwell. And he finds George Wells. Sun coming out here at Truro Road. Ball over the top here for Williams to run onto. Williams running down the left channel. Holds the ball up. He's got a bit of help here from Billy Clifford. Clifford comes across, takes it inside here towards George Wells. Wells holds it back in. Oh, lovely little dink ball behind the defence here for Clifford to run onto. Down the left-hand side. Cuts it back onto his right foot. Crosses to the far post. Oh, Lynch just rising with a header there. He just couldn't direct it goalwards. And out of play for a goal kick to Truro. 0-0 here. Good afternoon to Ian. He says, thanks for your commentaries listening this season. He said, listening with Lee Togwell's wife and baby daughter, Becky and Molly. Come on, Slough, finish strong. I couldn't echo those words more. It would be a fantastic first season if Slough could sneak in the play. Even if we don't, it's been a cracking season here in the National League South, and great to be in it next season. But the thing is, can Truro be in it next season? The ball is played forwards in the wind. It's Lynch, almost on the hands actually, and it's been taken off him by Lewington. Lewington ball on the far hand side to Riley Lowe. Lowe with the ball out. He just comes off a Slough player and out of play for a throw to Truro, halfway inside the Slough Town half. It'll be taken by Riley Lowe on the far hand side. Inside here towards Booth. Back out towards Riley Lowe. Gets a touch down the line. Intercepted by Lee Togwell. Stretching for the ball. Manny Williams can't get there. There's one back here by Regis. Regis finding Thompson. Thompson with a chance to take a shot. Takes a shot from distance. It's well wide of the goal. Goal for Torquay United. St Albans 0, Torquay 2. So one good result going for the Rebels. And it's a goal kick here for Slough. And Jack Turner will take it. The sun beating down the pitch here at Truro Road is absolutely fantastic. Really good job by the groundsman. Ball played in, headed away though by Regis. It'll come through to Sam Togwell, in towards George Wells. Ball over the top here for Roberts to chase. Roberts in a foot race here with Richards. Richards gets his body in the way but loses. Oh, he just almost gets to it and slips but plays it out. Given away though by Sam Togwell. Lynch wins it and gets a foul there for a foul. And it's a free kick to Slough. 10 yards inside their own half. Central position for the Rebels. And it's Matt Lynch standing over this free kick for Slough. He's just about to take it and the wind just blew the ball away. And Lynch will, I think, play this forward. Sam Togwell and Guy Hollis are on a run to the back post. It's aimed towards Sam Togwell, who can just about keep the ball in. Does well to keep it in by the byline. Up here against Riley Lowe. Plays it back out here towards Roberts. Roberts battling with Rooney. And it comes off Roberts last and out of play for a throw to Truro. So 8 minutes gone, 0-0 between the two sides. Good afternoon to Gavin Way and Dave the Rave, who's listening in. Dave the Rave, you're not the guy that was the DJ down at Eastbourne, are you? Just say yes or no. You know who you are, Dave the Rave. If you went to Eastbourne, you'd know. Ball thrown in by Sean Fraser, but it's one back by Truro City with Connor Riley Rowe. Inside here towards Regis. Slough putting some pressure on. Richards back out here towards Riley Rowe. Cuts the ball inside towards Regis. All inside their own half though for Truro City. Played across here by Grimes into the path of Palfrey. Palfrey down the line towards Thompson. Back towards Palfrey. Tries to chip the ball over, looking for Lewington. Headed away by Sam Togwell. Lee Togwell uses his body to flick it on towards Marty. Marty, lovely little touch. Tries to bring the ball down. Trying to skip past Grimes. Grimes holding him up. Both pulling each other's shirt. And the referee gives it as a foul to Slough. And free kick to the Rebels. Roughly 18 yards out. Level the 18-yard line. George Wells and Matt Lynch to go across to get this one. It'll be coming in from the near hand side, so we're on the left kind of position. And both George Wells and Matt Lynch standing up. Slough fans trying to get some noise going. Everyone is actually inside the Truro half, even Jack Turner. As the ball will come in from Matt Lynch. Plays it in towards the far post, battling around, comes out here and a touch from Riley Rowe means it will come out here towards Lee Togwell. Inside down the line here towards Sam Togwell, who's offside. And it's a free kick to the home side here. 0-0 at the moment. And so as it stands, we still need Bath City to do us a favour at Billericay and Slough to get a victory here. Or it is the end of the season. Don't even ask me about the Berks and Bucks Cup. We're going to go there. Alexis Jr., the goalkeeper, with the kick down the field. Headed away by Sam Togwell. Comes here towards Dan Roberts. Feeds Clifford. Clifford on the right-hand side. Under pressure, has to go all the way back towards Jack Turner in the Slough goal. He takes a touch. Chased down by Lewington, but Turner gets the ball down the field for Slough. Richards up against Williams, wins the header, but Clifford wins the second header, only as finding Regis. So Regis turns inside his own half, under pressure. Digs the ball out on the far-hand side towards Rooney. Rooney inside towards Regis. Slough working beaviously. And the win the ball back here with Fraser. Oh, he almost gets Williams down the line, but cleared again, this time by the captain, Richards. But the ball forwards will run all the way through to Jack Turner in the Slough goal. And Turner with this long kick down the field, aiming towards George Wells. Wells coming in, flicks the header on. Palfrey gets a touch away, only as far as Williams. Ball just bounces away from him. Rooney flicks it on, but gives it away towards Billy Clifford down the right-hand side. Inside here towards Williams. Williams tries to turn. He's looking for a foul. Doesn't get it. Ball's here now with Rooney. Rooney flicking the ball over the top, but Doesn't matter. Harvey slipped. He was offside anyway, but I don't understand why he's given an offside. He's nowhere near the ball. This is what annoys me. This linesman on this near hand side puts his flag up. The Truro City player is miles away from the ball. Really is. Never going to get to it. The linesman on the other side, as soon as the ball was touched by the player, he flagged offside. Ball played forwards here for Slough to chase, but it runs through to Alexis Jr. Straight given away by the Rebels. And it's the goalkeeper for Truro City with the ball in his hands. Taking his time with this kick, aims it out here, looking for Lewington, headed away by Lee Togwell. Ball comes out on the far hand side. Rooney heads it straight at Sean Fraser, comes out for a throw to Truro. And it's taken quickly here inside towards Rooney. Rooney being fouled, free kick for the home side. 25 yards away from goal, but on the by touchline. Just think, Slough's first season in the National League South, there is only one team that could possibly do the double over them, and it's Truro City. It's Riley Lowe's going to take the free kick here for Truro. So 25 yards out, bit on the in from he's just about to take it. The wind just blew the ball away. He needs a holder like in American football. And plays the ball into the box. It's headed away well by Lynch. Comes to the edge of the box where Regis takes it down. Tries to get a shot. He gets the shot away, but it's a daisy cutter all the way into the hands of Jack Turner. And Turner tries to get Slough on the attack. Kicked it all the way through. Thompson wins it for on the far hand side. Ball played in and Lynch gambled on it. He couldn't get to it, but neither could Riley Lowe. And Lynch takes the throw quickly, looking for Roberts. Roberts trying to turn. Trying to win the ball, but Riley Lowe holds him off. Comes off Fraser for a throw to Truro on the far hand side. Good afternoon to Connor, who's been listening, and Chris Phillips at Harbour Heights in Sandbanks. And the ball is a head injury for to Guy Hollis here, so stoppage in play. So Chris Phillips is at the Harbour Heights in Sandbanks having a Chinese from the guy who went to Langley Grammar School before you were born. Yes, there's not many people that did that, but I remember you, Chris. Thank you very much for getting in contact this afternoon. And Guy Hollis is fine. The referee will do I think he's going to ask Slough to kick the ball back to... Is it a contested drop ball? No. I think he's just having a word with the... I don't know what he's doing. I think he's going to ask Slough to kick the ball back towards the goalkeeper, which Matt Lynch duly does. And kicks it straight out of play for a goal kick, which wasn't the idea, but ball catches in the wind and just goes straight out of play. So there you go. Goal kick here to the home side. Good afternoon to Dean Beckett, who's listening in from Spain. Welcome, Dean. Nice to have you. There's Alexis Jr. Long kick down the field. Gathers in the wind. It's Hollis who heads it away. Ball hits Manny Williams. Gets a ricochet from Billy Clifford. Well won back, though, by Grimes. He feeds Thompson down the right-hand side. Thompson little ball here for Regis. He's continued his run down to the right-hand side. Being followed by Lee Togwell. Can't really see much what's going on because there's loads of fans standing in the way. But Regis has held the ball up here in towards Palfrey. Palfrey trying to turn against Manny Williams. Williams has stolen it off him. And now Slough can attack. Ball comes in towards Clifford. Heavy touch by him. Poor touch and it's given away. But Clifford wins it back. And then finds the ball out towards Williams down the left-hand side. Williams holds the ball up 10 yards inside. Gets a lucky ricochet in towards Clifford. But Clifford loses it. Challenged by Thompson. Here with Palfrey down the line to Tyler Harvey. Turns. Chips the ball forwards here for Palfrey to chase, but it's too far and runs through to Jack Turner in the Slough goal. So 15 and a half minutes gone. 0-0 here between the two sides. Both sides need a goal. Ball cleared by Jack Turner on the far hand side. Grabs in the wind and goes straight out of play for a throw to Truro City. Taken quickly here towards Richards. And Richards' ball down the field, headed away by Lee Togwell, guided in by Regis into the path of Riley Lowe. Tries to feed Tyler Hard, but Sam Togwell reads the ball and finds Manny Williams. Williams can't control the ball well here. Sam Togwell with a header. Guy Hollis clears it up high in the sky, catches in the wind. Lee Togwell wins the header, but it falls kindly to Guy Hollis, who hammers that straight down the field and out of play and out of the ground for a throw to the home side. Throw comes in quickly here, played in towards Conor Riley Rowe, down the line here. Sam Togwell comes across, heads it down the field. Tyler Harvey keeps it in on the far hand side, looks to cross it here towards Thompson. Thompson, though, beaten to the ball by Clifford, but Clifford loses it out to Booth. Comes out here towards Thompson, who hits it from a distance. Oh, and it's a goal for Truro City! And it's from Thompson with the goal on 17 minutes. It's what they needed. It's shot from 25 yards out. It bounced just in front of Jack Turner, and it's one of those ones, it bounced over his despairing dive, catches in the wind, and Truro have the lead. It's Truro 1, Slough Town 0, and Thompson given acres of space after winning the ball, shoots from distance, and it's worked well for the Whites. They are in the lead. Hampton and Richmond are leading at Welling United, and Chelmsford are leading at Chippenham. Those are the only goals in our league. Slough are trying to take the kick quickly, doesn't allowed by the linesman. Referee, ball played out here towards George Wells. Wells under pressure from the goal scorer. And the ball here towards Jack Turner, plays it down the line, high up in the air, catches in the wind again. Headed away though by Riley Rowe, in towards Rooney. Rooney finding Regis. Lee Togwell with the header away, only as far as Williams. Plays the ball in for Roberts to chase, but the goalkeeper comes out and gets to the ball first. And he rolls the ball out here for Riley Lowe to play the ball down. Looking for Tyler Harvey. Little clash between Hollis and Lewington, and it's a foul by Hollis. A free kick here to Truro City. And the referee will call Guy Hollis over there. So, as it stands at the moment, Slough will not be in the playoffs, but Truro will still be relegated. They need a favour from East Thurrock. Good afternoon to Michael Ballard, Richard Vise listening in. And it's a free kick again on the far hand side. This one's a lot further out. It's around about 35 yards out. And it's Rooney that will take this one. Played into the box. Headed away brilliantly by Sam Togwell. The linesman says there's an offside. And it will be a free kick to Slough. So, free kick here for the Rebels. Jack Turner will take it. It's literally right by his penalty spot, to be honest. And Slough, who are battling against the wind here this first half, as Turner's ball played forwards. Roberts tries to get this, headed away. It's Fraser. Who's Francis? Fraser with the ball in. But it's here, one back here by Truro. Truro playing with a bit. Oh, mistake here by Guy Hollis, and Sam Togwell has to come across. Ball still bouncing around. Lewington keeps the ball alive. Crosses it in towards Rooney, and hooked clear off the line by George Wells. And Slough throwing this game away here at the moment. They're so focused on the attack, they've forgotten how to defend. And Guy Hollis gets away with one there, because that should have been a second for Truro. Ball played up in the air. Roberts will try and win the ball. Doesn't jump for the ball. Gets fouled. Ball played forwards here towards Guy Hollis, but it'll come through to Jack Turner, who has to... he was being chased down by Lewington, and he was looking to get an offside, but it wasn't. It's out for a goal kick. So that goal on 17 minutes by Thompson separates the two sides here, and it's Slough yet to have a real decent effort on target. Ball headed away though by Richards, comes through towards Lewington. Oh, Hollis hits it up in the air. The wind takes it about 10 yards back. Lewington wins it on the far hand side, crosses into the box. It'll come out free towards Thompson, who's been urged to shoot first time. He tries to play it on the far hand side, gets past Wells, now down this near hand side, gets past Lee Togwell, bowed it in, and it's out of play off Sam Togwell for the first corner of the game. And Slough, really, they're going for this game, but defensively they are poor today. Hollis just kicked the ball up in the air, and it just gathered in the wind and flew 10 yards back from where he actually kicked it. So it's a corner here now on this right hand side that Truro are attacking. And I can't see who it is that's gone to take it, but some Truro player gone to take it. Bit of pushing and shoving on the goalkeeper. The ball comes into the box. Oh, and Turner had the chance to catch it, punches it up in the air, and Tyler Harvey tries to win it. Lynch sneaks it in, but loses the ball to Rooney. Then it's one back here by Guy Hollis. Hollis inside towards Fraser. Fraser down the line looking for Armati. Armati gets caught but wins the ball and carries on. Surely the referee would put it back. Doesn't matter. Armati's still running with the ball. Oh, skipping past Thompson again. Armati comes across the field, just tries to get there. Tackled though brilliantly by Grimes, who's done well, but Truro almost give it away. Grimes hits it straight at Lee Togwell, and out of play for a throw to Truro. And it's a throw here on the halfway line that Palfrey will take. And Palfrey comes in with a throw. Poor throw, but it will reach Lewington. And Lewington wins the ball and plays it down the field. Hooked away by Sam Togwell. Lynch tries to flick it on. Comes through to Roberts. Roberts first time. He's having his shirt pulled there, referee, and he doesn't see it. And Amati is going to turn Grimes and run onto the ball, but he's having his shirt pulled. Referee doesn't see it. Slough have kind of made that aware to the referee now. Ball played back towards the goalkeeper, Alexis Jr. Slough now trying to pressure Truro up the field, but it comes out here towards Regis. Regis trying to play it in towards Thompson. Little 1-2. Lynch tries to get the ball back, and Regis holds the ball up. Lee Togwell wins it with the challenge. Ball's here with Lynch inside towards Williams. Back towards Togwell. Ball played forward. It's too close to the goalkeeper, is it? Yeah, goalkeeper comes to the edge of his line. Halfway through the first half, Truro 1, Slough Town 0. Ball in the hand of Alexis Jr. Truro don't need anything else. All they got to do now is keep a clean sheet. That's all they can do. Ball played forwards. Fraser heads the ball away, only as far as Regis. Acrobatic touch, but it comes through towards Roberts. Little ball inside towards Williams. Back heel towards Roberts. Now Roberts is through. 1-on-1 with Palfrey. Shoots from distance wide of the goal, and he really could and should have taken that a little bit further. But Roberts was through there, being challenged by Palfrey, and there's an injury here to Matt Lynch as well. So there's a stoppage in play at the moment. So let's try and give you some latest scores. Lynch is down injured. John Quigley from the Quigley brothers is listening in. Kilo Gillin. He's not killing anybody. That's a place, I'm hoping, in County Kerry. There you go. Good afternoon to you. And Lynch is happy. He's going to continue. He doesn't need any treatment. Good afternoon to Andy Biddle and Nicola Bryant listening in. Although not the score that Slough Town wanted at the moment. Not on this unbelievably long journey that we've had to make today. Alexis Jr. will take this goal kick for Truro, being urged by the referee to get on with it. And takes this long kick, catches again in the wind. Free header for Guy Hollis, but he decides to volley the ball and then volleys it straight out of play for a throw to Truro City. Slough just not making the right decisions here at the moment, both defensively and in attack. Ball played forward to Tyler Harvey. Fraser with the header. Ball played in, looking for Lewington. Hooked clear by Sam Togwell. Again, catches in the wind, and Slough aren't dealing with the wind. Well, ball's here with Williams. Finds Hollis. Hollis down the field looking, and again, he's played it down the right-hand side, but the wind is coming across that way. He just takes it straight out of play. The ball's got to be played down the middle or to the left so that the wind will keep it in play. There you go. Not that I know anything about football. Ball played down the line. The throw will go straight in and out of play for a Slough throw. And Guy Hollis takes it from where he wants. Played it in. Richards with the header away. Kept in there by Rooney into Tyler Harvey. Harvey does well to hold the ball up. Fraser with the tackle wins the ball. And Slough give the ball away to Thompson, but it ricochets kindly. And Sam Togwell's ball out. Trying to find Amadi, goes straight out of play. Pull through with the throw here for Truro in towards Grimes, who's done well in these first 20 odd minutes. Ball played through. Brilliantly intercepted by Lynch, but he couldn't keep his feet, and it's one back here by Riley Lowe. Been a foot race here with Roberts. Leaves the ball here towards Rooney. Rooney cuts inside. Still has hold of the ball and finds Austin Booth. Booth chipping it out on the far hand side towards Thompson. Lovely little touch. Going to play it down the line for Palfrey puts George Wells out of position. Palfrey crosses first time. Harvey goes in at the centre trying to get his head onto it, and Lewington can't get to it on the far hand side. It's a really good ball in, that is from Billy Palfrey, who was sub in their last game, starting today. And Tyler Harvey just ghosted into the box unmarked, but couldn't make contact with the ball. And it's a goal kick here to Slough. And it'll be turn and a take. Again, you can see it just catching in the wind right near the end. It's Richards with the header away. Lynch heads it on, trying to find Roberts. Comes off. It's a throw to Truro. And Connor Riley Lowe will take it on the far hand side. And his throw isn't the best. Headed on though by Lewington, only as far as Sam Togwell, who finds George Wells. Wells bring the ball forwards. He's got Armati on the left hand side in a bit of space. Finds Armati. Armati just has to go behind. Pull through with the challenge. Blocks the ball. Out of play for a Slough throw. And Billy Clifford is the player who wants to come and take it, but he's going to leave it for George Wells to take the throw. And Slough just lacking a bit of numbers here at the moment. Ball comes through to Clifford. Inside here towards Lynch. Lynch has to come into the centre circle to pick the ball up. He's got Fraser on the far hand side. Doesn't get it. Gets 1-2 with Roberts. Then tries to run through too many players. It's one back here by Slough. Ball headed away. Comes back here towards Roberts. Shoots from distance. It's blocked. Comes out towards Sean Fraser. Inside. Finding Clifford. Clifford's got the ball in towards Armati. Armati holds the ball up. Ricochets kindly towards Billy Clifford, but he overruns it. Dives in with a challenge. Referee says no foul. Game plays on. And it's here with George Wells. Going to cross the ball into the box looking for Roberts. It will come through on the far hand side towards Williams, who just he can't keep it in. And out of play for a goal kick. So we come at 28 minutes gone. Still Truro with the lead, courtesy of that goal by Thompson on 17 minutes. And as it stands, it's still not enough here though for Truro. They will be relegated unless East Thurrock can beat Hungerford Town. Hungerford just need that point. Lee Togwell with the header up in the air. Comes on the far hand side towards Rooney. Rooney turns, looking for a foul. Gets the foul for a challenge by Sean Fraser. And a free kick to Truro, roughly 10 yards inside the Slough half. And they take it short here towards Riley Lowe. Rooney makes a run down the sideline, but it's played behind him. And out of play for a throw to the Rebels. Good afternoon to Paul Hazel and Roscoe Brose, who's listening in. Slough take the throw quickly. It's been hooked out of play by Truro. So throw to the Rebels on the halfway line. And again, Slough give the ball away. But they've won it back here with Williams, but they've lost it to Booth. Booth working hard to put it on the far hand side into the path of Palfrey. Palfrey chips it down the line. Sam Togwell comes across, not the best of clearances. Comes through to George Wells. You're back towards Sam Togwell. Slough under pressure inside their own half. Finds Lee Togwell. In towards Lynch. Well read by Booth, but he can't keep it in. And out of play for a Slough throw. Slough take it quick. And a foul by Lewington means a free kick to the Rebels. And George Wells just getting to his feet there. Free kick to the Rebels, right in front of our commentary position. And good afternoon to Lee Hunter, who's celebrating his mum's 60th birthday. As we wait for this free kick from just catches in the wind big time. It will come through on the far hand side to Roberts, and Roberts is tackled by Riley Lowe. Once it does well, does the left back in here towards Booth. Booth first time ball here, but it will catch all the way through to Jack Turner, who just has to play it with his feet on the edge of the box, and then tries to play the ball down. In fact, it's a good ball, but it just skips through to Alexis Jr., the Truro City goalkeeper. And East Thurrock are winning at Hungerford, so that will mean the ball here just tried to be played through to Armadi. Couldn't get the ball. Slough, although they're looking for goals, they're not playing very well here at the moment. Ball played out here by the goalkeeper to Grimes. Back towards the goalkeeper. Slough not pinning the goalkeeper down, and he has plenty of time to play the ball forwards. Lewington heads it on. Only as far as Hollis. Hollis's ball will come through to Clifford. Clifford finds George Wells. Back here, intercepted by Palfrey. Williams tries to get there, but it's here with Thompson, the goal scorer. Thompson just cuts inside past two. Gets a bit of luck with the third challenge. Ball played out on the far hand side. Intercepted by Fraser, but he can't keep hold of it. Ball's here with Richards. And the ball played in here towards Austin Booth. I can't find the cursor on the screen. There you go. And the ball comes all the way through to Jack Turner in the Slough goal. As it stands at the moment, that Truro City will stay up on goal difference if it stays as it is. Hungerford are losing, so Truro will stay up as long as they win this game. Ball played in here towards Marty. Marty challenges immediately and loses the ball. The ball's here with Booth. Dives in and gets the ball out here towards Palfrey. The ball played in here. Looking for Rooney. Back heels it into the path of Lee Togwell, and Slough get away with it again. And it's here down the far hand side with Roberts. Roberts trying to skip past Riley Lowe. Riley Lowe does really well and gets it out for a goal kick to Truro City. It looks like Dartford have scored, so Dartford are leading. So Slough's hopes of a playoff position are currently well and truly up the Swanee. So as it stands here, 33 minutes gone now. Truro will remain in the National League South. It's Alexis Junior's long ball headed on by Fraser. Slough can't win the ball in midfield. It's here now with Matt Lynch chipping the ball forward. Riley Lowe with the header in towards Booth. Booth just hooks the ball straight down the field, catches in the wind and goes straight out of play for a throw to Slough. And it's going to be a throw for Slough in the final time. Or halfway inside their own half for Guy Hollis to take the throw. Ball played over the top here for Marty to try and run onto. Grimes again comes over with the challenge and plays it down the field, but only as far as Clifford. Clifford immediately under pressure from Rooney. Clifford, though, skipping down the right-hand side. Cuts the ball inside. He's got Lynch with him if he needs him. Conor Riley Lowe trying to win the ball off him. Ball goes down. And Conor Riley Lowe keeps hold of the ball. Lynch can't win it. It's swept clear by Riley Lowe. Good defending there by Truro City, but it's now a long throw into the box here for Slough to come in from Guy Hollis. And the Slough fans who have been fairly quiet this afternoon now finding their voices. As Guy Hollis, he's got a battle with the wind. Here, throws the ball in. Headed away though by Booth. It will come out here towards Lynch. Waits for the ball to come. Rooney doesn't and heads it on, and that's a chance here for Rooney. Oh, Rooney's going all the way, the length of the field. He's only got Tyler Harvey up with him. Lynch is coming back to try and help out. In towards Tyler Harvey. Great challenge by Fraser. And now a chance for Slough here. They've got 4-on-4. Clifford plays it out here towards Williams. Williams trying to dink the ball forwards. Onside for Marty. Marty's past the goalkeeper. Marty's got to put it in an empty net, surely. Oh, great defending by Nick Grimes. Marty does all the work. He goes round the goalkeeper. He's running through. Truro got 4 defenders coming through. He hits, so he doesn't hit it hard, but he passes it into the ball, and it allows Grimes a chance to come in with a fantastic sliding challenge to clear it. It's out for a corner to the Rebels, and Grimes is very impressive today. Very impressed with Nick Grimes. But it's a corner to Slough on the far hand side. It'll be an outswinging corner which Matt Lynch will take. And Lynch plays it into the box. Free header almost. The referee says there's a foul. And a free kick to the home side inside their penalty area. So 35 minutes gone. Still Truro with this 1-goal lead here. And Slough's formation of 4-3-3 isn't really helping them at the moment. They've got a bit of luck with that last attack. But Alexis Junior, the goalkeeper, will take this goal kick sometime this afternoon. And a good long ball down the field. Flicked on really well by Lewington, but all the way through to Jack Turner in the Slough goal, who just rolls the ball a couple of yards outside. But he rolls it and the ball catches in the wind and spins back. The ball played forwards. Again, free header for Richards. Lee Togwell heads it up in the air. Slough not battling with the wind here. Hits Lench on the back. Slough looking for a free kick. Not given. Ball played in by Riley Lowe. Comes off. The catches in the wind. Goes out of play for a throw to Slough. Played in, headed away by Booth. Comes off Fraser last for a throw to Truro. Slough just really can't cope with this wind here this first half. Conor Riley Lowe takes this quick throw, looking for Tyler Harvey. Does well to control it on the 18-yard, being forced wide, but plays it back inside here to Riley Lowe. Looking to play it back into the path of Harvey. In towards Riley Lowe. Hits Rooney. Ball played across here towards Regis, but Roberts is there for Slough defending. And then Williams heads it back on. One by Lee Tugwell towards Billy Clifford. Looking for the ball over the top for Marty to chase, but again they're not hitting it the right way. They've hit it down the right hand side. Wind's coming across that way and just blows the ball out of play. You've got to play it down the centre or the left with that wind. Got to do it. I can't understand how they're not realising this. It's a throw to Truro on the far hand side, halfway inside their own half. Riley Lowe with the throw, looking for Harvey. Lee Tugwell heads it in play, comes off the fire of Matt Lynch, who plays it back towards Jack Turner. Turner will be chased down by Lewington, but Turner gets to the ball first. Played up. Looks like Roberts has switched sides to the other side. Marty can't win the ball. It's one back here by Lee Togwell. Trying to chip the ball over here for the break off Matt Lynch down the left-hand side. Lynch holding the ball up. Again, Palfrey comes across to challenge, and Palfrey does really well to win the ball. And his ball isn't the best. It just streaks through. Williams comes in. Look, there's a handball there, surely by Williams. It wasn't given. Ball comes out towards Lee Togwell. Billy Clifford can't get there. Slough just being out-battled here. And Slough won back by George Wells. Belfry and Slough win a free kick for a foul in the build-up to that play. So they're around about 35 yards away from goal. And I can't see it being a shot because it's not going to reach the goal. It's just going to catch in the wind and blow back. So, but standing over it is George Wells, and he looks like he's going to have a shot. I can't see why he'd want to, but you know, I don't know nothing. I really don't. And it's George Wells standing over this free kick here for Slough. Tries to hit it, hits it straight at the wall. A wasted free kick, but Wells wins the ball back. But Harvey clears for Truro, only as far as Fraser. Fraser's clearance is poor. Intercepted here by Regis. Regis on the front foot. Tried to play it in. Oh, and Tyler Harvey comes from the right hand side. He's on side, crosses the ball in hard and low, and Jack Turner makes a save with his feet. And out of play for a corner to Truro, which Rooney will go across to take. And Slough just making a lot of silly mistakes, unfortunately. Rooney will take this corner. It'll be an in-swinging corner here. And Slough with some defending to do. Played it short here. And the shot comes in. It's blocked by Togwell. It'll be out for another corner. It's Riley Lowe, so he's going to take the corner. There's a lot of fans making their way round. Still got 5 minutes of the first half to go. A lot of fans making their way round to the bar. So lots of people standing on the goal line here as they wait for this Riley Lowe corner to come in. He's going to use the wind to try and get it underneath the bar. It's bouncing around, comes off and goes out for another corner on the far hand side. So less than 5 minutes to go. This time it will be Rooney that goes to take the corner. And Slough with some defending. Slough leaving all three of their strikers up front. And Rooney again will put an in-swinging ball into the box here for Truro. And it's played in with some whip, goes all the way through everyone and goes out of play for a goal kick. It was well put in, but no one at the back post could gamble, and goes out for a goal kick to Slough. So still Truro with the only goal of the game coming on 17 minutes. That's all that separates the sides. And it'll be Turner with this goal kick. Aimed here towards Marty. Marty being pulled. Referee doesn't see it. Ball won back by Regis, but he gives the ball away here to Clifford. Clifford's ball in towards Williams. Williams just can't get great defending by Paul Free. And the ball comes back here towards Lynch. Lynch has it taken off him by Rooney. Given down there towards Riley Lowe. Finding Harvey. Harvey holding the ball up really well. Just inside his own half. Inside towards Booth. Harvey will try and find Thompson on the run down this near hand side. But calmly headed back to his goalkeeper by George Wells. And taken by Jack Turner in the Slough goal. And the ball plays out again, catches in the wind, free header for Richards. He hits it straight at Matt Lynch. Ball played forwards over the top here for Roberts. Roberts in the foot race up against Paulfrey. Paulfrey does well again. Very good defending by the right back. Plays it up here towards Thompson. Advanced position for him. Trying to chip it into the path of Lewington, but Lewington couldn't get to it. And out into the hands of Slough's goalkeeper, Jack Turner. Turner trying to get Slough down the field, but there's no height down for Slough down the field. He's putting these long balls down there. There's no one with any height getting onto it. Ball's won back here by Rooney for Truro. Played down the line here for Tyler Harvey to chase. Up against Hollis. Harvey does really well to keep the ball in, but then slips at the wrong time. And it's a throw to Slough. And a throw here to the Rebels. Guy Hollis being told to go back around about 4 steps. And throws it across here to his goalkeeper Turner. Turner, he just spreads it to George Wells, but he plays it 5 yards behind him, so Wells has got to go backwards. In here towards Sam Togwell. Now trying to just build the ball up from the back here. Played inside here towards Clifford. Clifford finding Manny Williams. Williams trying to turn. Forgets the ball but keeps hold of it. Back here towards Sean Fraser. Fraser inside towards Lee Togwell. Togwell just brings the ball gently, chipping it over on the far hand side for Lynch. Lynch follows it in the wing, keeps the ball in, trying to hold it up. Riley Lowe challenges and wins the ball back from the far hand side. Inside here now towards Booth. Booth running across the field. Plays it out here towards Paul Free, the right back. Chips it down the line here. The ball stays in play. And Lewington will get there for Truro, holding the ball up. It's got Thompson, the goal scorer, with him, but the two of them collide, and the linesman gives it the wrong way. Slough can't believe that the throw wasn't theirs. It's been given as a Truro City throw. And I think that Slough couldn't believe it because the two Truro City players tackled each other. But throw to Truro. There's this wind just comes straight across here, bits of rubbish and cups flying everywhere. The ball played in towards Thompson. Thompson back here, and this time the linesman does get it right. It is a throw to the Rebels. Taken quickly towards Roberts. Roberts trying to skip past. It's one back by Booth in towards Lewington. Hooked clear by Sam Togwell. Booth again winning the ball in that holding position. Chips the ball forwards. Guy Hollis heads it away. It'll come here towards Rooney. Rooney just loses it. Lee Togwell just puts the ball up in the air, gets a second bite of the cherry and finds Manny Williams. Ball played down the line here for Roberts. Roberts holds the ball up here up against Grimes. Plays it inside first time to Clifford. Leads it on here and it'll come to the far post towards Lynch. Oh, Manny Lynch with the equaliser from 20 yards out. He hits it hard and low. A lot of luck in the goal there for Slough because it came off Billy Clifford. And it fell into the path. It should have fallen to Armadi. They left it for Lynch. And Lynch with a hard low strike past the goalkeeper. It's an equaliser for the Rebels. And most probably the first time that Slough scored in added time in the first half. But it's 45 plus 1 for Lynch. It's 1-1 here now at Truro Road. And Slough haven't deserved a goal, but they've got a goal. And the ball now here on the far hand side. I got a sore bum. And ball over the top here, foul by Tyler Harvey. We've been sat in a car for like 5 hours, and then I'm sat on a hard seat with everything on my lap, and I got a sore bottom. I think next year we should do a crowdfunder for a pillow. Turner will take this free kick here for the Rebels. And Turner with this long ball floats up in the air. Don't know where the referee's getting the added time from. The ball comes through to Regis, who's beaten to the ball by Clifford. It's kept in here by the goal scorer Lynch. Lynch trying to just hold the ball up, plays it off Riley Lowe, but it comes off Lynch last. It'll be a throw to Truro, halfway inside their own half. 1-1 the score here at the moment. And Riley's low throw comes in. Tyler Harvey flicks it on, but it hits Fraser. Comes through towards Lee Togba, plays it down the line. Amani tries to use his body. Richards clears it. Fraser wins the header, but it doesn't matter because that is half time here at Truro Road. It's 1-1 between the two sides. And not what Truro City wanted, but that late goal by Matt Lynch, it means that Slough have got a chance in the second half. So we will give you the scores of other games as well. It's full time in the National League top level, but we've got a half-time quiz for you. We always give you a half-time quiz because we're like that. We always like to give you some half-time entertainment, whether it's me meeting as an old school friend or giving you a half-time quiz. There was a big cheer in the Wheat Sheep as that goal went in. Good. And I've been promised a cushion for next year. There's a really nice old couple that come to Slough games. They've come down to Truro City today, so well done to them. But we'll give you the half-time quiz for you this afternoon. So your half-time quiz is a very, very simple half-time quiz. Okay? All you've got to do, in order, name the 4 players who have made the most substitute appearances for Slough this season. So, in order, I want the 4 players who have made the most substitute appearances for Slough this year. There isn't a prize, but if you get it right, you'll get your name shouted out. If you get it wrong, you get your name shouted out. If you want a shout out, get in contact. It's that easy. Good afternoon to Jeff Paul, who's listening in as well. So 1-1 here at Truro Road. And no one's unplugged us yet, so we're doing okay. As this motley crew of Slough fans make their way past. And good afternoon, guys. How are you all? Good. And so there you go. Some more ruffians from Slough just making their way past here this afternoon. So you got your half-time quiz, and contact us. We'll give you a shout out for that this afternoon. Let's see if we can find you some scores from other leagues for you. We won't give you the Premier League because I'm sure you'll want to watch Match of the Day later without me telling you the scores. So let's go into the Sky Bet Championship, where these are all half-times. Unless I tell you otherwise. It's Birmingham City 1, Wigan 1. Bolton versus Brentford is postponed due to their money problems. Bristol City 0, Derby 1. Middlesbrough 2, Reading 1. Full-time score was Millwall 0, Stoke 0. 7:30 kickoff is Norwich City versus Blackburn. It's Preston North End 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0. QPR 0, Forest 0. Sheffield United versus Ipswich is a 5:15 kickoff. It's Swansea 1, Hull 0. And West Brom 0, Rotherham 0. Let's go into Sky Bet League 1, and I just need to move forward because my shirt's falling up my back and I'm getting a bit of a breeze. Just bear with me. Accrington Stanley 3, Plymouth 0. Wimbledon 1, Wickham 0. Barnsley 1, Blackpool 1. Burton Albion 0, Luton 1. Fleetwood 0, Bristol Rovers 0. It's Gillingham 0, Charlton 2. Oxford United 1, Doncaster 1. Rochdale 0, Southend 0. Scunthorpe 0, Bradford 3. Sunderland 1, Portsmouth 1. And Walsall 1, Peterborough United 0. Let's ask the really stupid question. Is Matt Stevens playing in the first team for Peterborough United today? Guess what the answer is? No, he's not. He's in the squad, but he's not not starting. Into Sky Bet League 2 then for you is Cambridge United 0, Morecambe 1, Carlisle 4, Crawley 1, Cheltenham 3, Swindon 0, Colchester 1, MK Dons 0, Crewe 1, Forest Green Rovers 1, Exeter City 0, Oldham 0, Mansfield 0, Stevenage 0, Newport County 1, Lincoln 0, Northampton 0, Yeovil 2, Notts County 0, Grimsby 0, Port Vale 0, Macclesfield 0, and Tranmere Rovers versus Bury is postponed. Into the National League, it's AFC Fylde 0, Halifax 2, Bournemouth 3, Eastleigh 3. These are all full-time scores. Bromley 5, Ebbsfleet 1, Dagenham 1, Solihull Moors 1, Dover 3, Sutton United 0, Gateshead 0, Barrow 2, Hartlepool 3, Salford 2, Havant Waterlooville 0, Barnet 2, Leyton Orient 0, Braintree 0, Maidenhead 2, Chesterfield 0, Maidstone 0, Aldershot 2, and Wrexham 1, Harrogate Town 1. And that means that that draw and the failure for Salford and Solihull Moors to win means that Leyton Orient are champions of the National League. So our congratulations to them. And let's try and find you the National League South for you. It's Billericay 0, Bath 0. So at the moment, a victory for Slough still won't do. Chippenham 0, Chelmsford 1, Eastbourne Borough 0, Concord Rangers 2, Hungerford 0, East Thurrock 1, Oxford City 0, Dartford 1, St Albans 0, Torquay United 2, Wealdstone 0, Hemel Hempstead 1, Welling 2, Hampton and Richmond 0, Royston-super-Mare 1, Dulwich 0, Woking 1, Gloucester City 0. So Slough need Bath City to win. They need to obviously win here as well. They need a 3-goal swing between those two. They need Oxford City to draw or beat Dartford. St Albans are losing at home to Torquay, and Wealdstone are losing at home to Hemel Hempstead Town. There is a big game going on as well in the Southern Premier League, the Southern South thing, whatever they call it. Weymouth are a point ahead of Taunton. And if Weymouth win today, they win the league. They are at half-time 0-0. They are playing Farnborough. So let's have a look. We've got Rebel saying that he thinks the 4 in order is Fraser, Jackman, Soars and Warren Harris. Roscoe Bros reckons Williams, Fraser, Soars, Dunn. I don't want to say anything, but that's not a bad guess, Roscoe. Unfortunately, though, you've got them in the wrong order. So there you go. I've given you a clue of who the 4 are, but Roscoe, you've done well, but they're in the wrong order. You don't get a prize, but if you want to try and get the right order, you can do. But I can't give you a prize apart from a shout out and knowing that you have my full gratitude for being brilliant. That's all I can offer you, I'm afraid. As the sun is still out here in Truro this afternoon, gorgeous sunny day. Please, just a reminder that we do have the awards night on the 10th of May. Now, we would like as many of you to turn up. There is a limited amount of numbers due to it being held at Arbour Park, and that we are providing food. So it's £10 for a ticket. It's on Friday the 10th of May. You'll need to be there from 7 o'clock, 7:45ish for the food kind of thing. It's £10 for a ticket. The food is included. That will be a fish and chip supper, a sausage and chip supper, or a veggie burger. You don't get all free. Don't think you come down and going to feed the thousands. Okay, so a choice of those things. We'll have the presentation night with the awards from the Supporters Trust and also the Players Player. And we'll have a word from our current acting chairman in John Porter. We've got some fantastic quiz prize, we've got some fantastic raffle prizes. There's 3 raffle prizes for you for this thing, which you can only get if you enter. First prize is a full match sponsorship, so you get a full match day sponsorship experience. Second prize is a season ticket. Third prize is a shirt, which I believe will be signed. And if that's not enough, if you come down to the awards night on the 10th of May, you will see an unveiling of the new Slough Town away shirt for next season. So it will be officially announced then. There will be a new away shirt for next season, and it will be shown to you for the first time at the award night. Roscoe's come back with me with Fraser, Williams, Dunn and Saws. Phoenix Rebel goes Williams, Saws, Fraser, Dunn. Rebel, Fraser, Williams, Dunn and Saws. I'm not saying a word, but it's just not quite right. You got the 4, but not in the order. You're kicking yourselves, guys. You really are kicking yourselves. But thank you for joining in and trying to have a go. I didn't think you guys listened at half-time, but obviously at Oxford City I found out that you do listen at half-time, and I will not be making that mistake again. But thank you for all those lovely, kind comments that we had at Oxford City. So we did kick off a little bit later here this afternoon. So Brindley Jones just walking past me there, one of our Slough fans who's made a lot of trips on the coach but is staying down here this afternoon. As the Truro City subs aren't actually out practicing, the Slough subs are, and they're just having a kick about in the sun. The Truro City players, all of them are in the changing room. And the Slough management team have already said their piece. They've already sat in their dugout enjoying the sunshine here down in Cornwall. Wherever, is it Cornwall? I don't know. It's just one of those days today, really, where you just get in a car and drive and get wherever you can, basically. So, yes, as it stands, Truro will be relegated. And it will mean that Hungerford Town stay up, but a goal for Truro will change that as it is. As well. Stockport County are leading 2-0 in the National League North. If it stays like that, they will be promoted back to the National League. Don't forget, that's a team that used to have a high pedigree in League 1 and League 2. They're down on their haunches, but they're rising up. They had a record attendance. The record attendance for a National League North side the other week when they had 6,300 at a game, and they took 3,000 away fans to Nuneaton Borough midweek as well. So Stockport County look like they are on the rise again. And we're still waiting for players and officials to come out for the start of the second half. Some games are already underway. And we're just going to have a look for Basingstoke Town, who are against Taunton. They are losing. So at the moment, Taunton are going to win the South League unless Weymouth can score. It also might mean that Basingstoke are in danger of going down. There are in the there's a split in the leagues, and the South League has been split. There are 6 teams in danger of going down this afternoon. So the results in that game are going to be interesting to see. And in fact, let's just have a quick look at that for you while we wait for things to go. We did kick off a little bit late here at Truro Road. So in the Southern League South, you're quite welcome to sit somewhere. Just be careful. You can sit there. That's fine. You two can sit wherever you like. Well, don't go there because I don't want you near me. No. I'm only joking. Sit there. Sit yourselves down. Enjoy yourselves. So in the Southern League South, which is the new league that was formed, at the moment, Taunton will win the league, and the team going down will be Basingstoke. So Basingstoke are up against Taunton. They need a result in that game to get something out of it and stay up. So Weymouth do need a goal to clinch that league. But still ain't got no sign of any players coming out. So there you go. I will double check to see if any of you got the correct order for our subs, because I should really get yours. Phoenix says, Claire says, Saws, Williams, Fraser and Dunn. And you know what, I just had the page and it's Phoenix Royal Rebel, who's listening. Claire has said that the top 4 players with substitute appearances for the Rebels is Louis Saws, Manny Williams, Sean Fraser and Simon Dunn. Well, it's obvious who is the brains of the outfit there, because Claire, you are 100% right. The most appearances as a sub so far this season, not including today obviously, is Louis Saws. He's got 17. Manny Williams has come on 15. Sean Fraser has come on 14. And Simon Dunn has come on 11. Mark Nisbet is on the bench today here at for Slough. He has made 1 appearance as a sub this season, and that was in the home game against Truro. So if he comes on again, then that's just brilliant, isn't it? Well, it's not really brilliant, but I don't know what else to do, because the players are just starting to come out for the start of the second half. And the Slough fans are in the bar area, and so the goal to my right is where the clubhouse is. It's all uncovered, but it's the bar area. And we've got to be really careful here, because I can't actually see. Because they've got squad numbers, it's not as easy to see who's starting and who didn't come on. So for Truro, it's a little bit harder. For the Rebels, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 players so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's unchanged for Truro. In goal is Alexis Jr. 17 is Billy Palfrey. 3, Connor Riley Lowe. 5 is Nicholas Grimes. 6 is the captain, Jamie Richards. 18 is Austin Booth. 15, Dan Rooney. 7, Chris Regis. 2 is Niall Thompson, the goal scorer. 9 is Tyler Harvey. 19 is Jared Lewington. 9, 10, and Slough unchanged as well. It's Turner in goal. Fraser 2, Wells 3, Hollis 4, Sam Togwell 5, Lee Togwell 6, 7 Clifford, 8 Lench, 9 Williams, 10 Armarty, and Roberts. Dan Roberts is 11. So we are waiting for the start of the second half. Slough will be playing with the wind this second half. They'll be shooting left to right. And the ball is played here to Riley Lowe. Hits it straight at the back of Clifford. Comes through to Booth. Booth's ball finds Grimes, and Armarty lets the ball come down right in front of our commentary position. Runs in past Riley Lowe. Off! It's just knocked this guy's tee all over him. He could have put his hand up and apologised. I didn't realise the tee was that bad. And Armarty's injured. You okay? So just making sure that there's a gentleman. Is he okay? No. Armarty's injured. He's back up on his feet. And Slough will have a long throw into the box here to come in from Guy Hollis. You don't have to duck. Throws it across here towards George Wells. Oh, Wells just steps on the ball. Takes a shot from distance. And it curls in the wind. It spills out. And Alexis dives on the ball really well. And this is the thing. When you're shooting this way, the wind is taking that ball a funny way. Fraser with the header away for Slough. Comes through to Richards, who just skies it high up in the air. And again, it curls backwards from where he kicked it. Palfrey jump in there, and the ball will come out towards Lynch. Lynch will just let the ball run out of play for a throw to Slough on the far hand side. And again, it will mean Guy Hollis to come through. Again, Slough playing with the wind, and Alexis Jr. just showing that they take the throw quickly to Slough with Lynch finding George Wells. Wells back here towards Lynch, down that left-hand side. Crosses in first time, trying to find Clifford. Clifford palms the ball in, and Armarty just can't get there. Good defending by Alexis Jr. And it's in the hands of the goalkeeper. And long kick played forward again, catches it, flicked on by Lewington, only as far as Hollis. He plays the ball down the field here. Roberts trying to gamble on it. Richards heads it away. It'll come through to Williams. Williams turns inside towards Clifford. Clifford turns away from trouble and looks the wrong way. If he played it across, he would have seen George Wells. Plays it inside here towards Marty. Marty trying to turn on his own. Still got a couple of players around him. Finds Roberts. Roberts cuts inside with the ball. Takes a shot, and again Alexis Jr. does well to hold on to the ball. A second attempt to grab it. Slough definitely going for a shoot on sight policy here this second half. They have nothing to lose. If they lose the game, it makes no difference. They need to win the game. That is what it is. It's Alexis Jr. with the long ball down the field. Sam Togwell there to play the ball. It's won back by Lewington. Hits it straight at Sam Togwell. Sam Togwell brings the ball out here towards Clifford. Clifford inside towards Roberts. Roberts finding Sean Fraser, the right back. Fraser chipping the ball forwards. Richards comes across, hooks the ball into the path of Riley Lowe. Riley Lowe plays it down off Clifford for a Truro throw in front of our commentary position. Taken quickly to Booth. Back here towards Riley Lowe. Turns into Williams. Trying to hold the ball up. Comes out, hits the stand there. Out of play for a throw to Truro. And Riley Lowe will take the throw from in front of our commentary position. Throws it down the line looking for Lewington. Hollis with the header away. Lynch battling with Regis. Referee says no foul. Fraser with a diving header away. Booth heads it on, only into the path of George Wells. And Wells chips the ball forwards trying to find Roberts. Richards with the header into the path of Riley Lowe. Here towards Rooney. Rooney first time ball. Sam Togwell intercepts. Oh, and Lynch has given the ball away needlessly here to Thompson. Thompson down the right hand side. Up against, great challenge by George Wells. He just stands his ground and holds the ball up here. Ball here with Lynch. Lynch just stands on it. Allows us Regis a chance to come in and tackle. Ball played in towards Thompson. Sam Togwell with the clearance away. Lynch trying to flick it on, no avail. Now to play for a throw to Truro. Good afternoon to Dougie Fraser who's listening in. And ball played in here towards Tyler Harvey. Holds the ball up well. Chips it down the line here, but it's Bill Palfrey trying to chase. It's gone out of play for a corner here to Truro off Sam Togwell. Taunton have got a second goal at Basingstoke, so as that stands, that will put them top of the league and also relegate Basingstoke as well. So this in-swinging corner will come in from Riley Lowe on the far hand side. It's going to catch in the wind. Catches. Sam Togwell heads the ball away. It'll go out of play for a throw to Truro. It's around about 10 yards inside the Slough half. And Billy Palfrey, the right back, will take it. And plays the ball in here towards Tyler Harvey. Tyler Harvey still holding it up and being forced backwards. In here towards Booth. Booth's first time ball volleyed away by Sam Togwell. Armati can't win the first ball. It's headed on by Grimes. It comes out towards Lynch. Lynch headed on here looking for Armati. Armati turns and holds the ball up. But muscled off the ball by Booth. Lynch tries to win it back. It's won back though by Grimes. And then Palfrey just turns into a little bit of trouble. Slough got players on the ground. But it's here with Manny Williams. Williams trying to shrug off there. Gets fouled by Booth and a free kick to the Rebels. And this is a central position. This may be now worth a shot, as it's a central position in the wind behind them. And it's George Wells and Matt Lynch standing over this free kick. Looks like a 4-man wall here for Truro, 35 yards away from goal. And George Wells hits it hard and low, takes a little deflection, takes the sting off it, and is gathered by Alexis Jr. On his goal line, but the power in the shot will be taken off. And the ball's in the hands of the goalkeeper. Who just plays it down. It's going to be left by Hollis. He gets a little flick on towards Sam Togwell. Hooked clear by Sam up towards Roberts. Roberts can't control it. Conor Riley Lowe with the ball down the field. There's an offside on the far hand side against Truro. Not that I could see it. And Slough take the free kick quickly. It's here with George Wells on the left-hand side. Inside here, looking for Williams. Again, Grimes as the player picks up the ball. It's deflected off Matt Lynch. And it surely is a throw to Truro, but the linesman has said it clearly came off Lynch, but it's a throw to Slough. Taken by Lee Togwell in towards Williams. Williams just couldn't do it. Booth plays the ball across here and then finds Rooney down the left-hand side. Rooney just running in. Just... runs into Clifford, no foul given, and Lee Togwell plays it in here towards Manny Williams. Williams with a lovely little ball here towards Marty. Marty's clear through the goalkeeper, around the goalkeeper. Great save though by the goalkeeper again. Ball still alive though with Dan Roberts down the left-hand side. Crosses the ball into the box, and Alexis again with another good save. And again, Alexis winning that one-on-one battle with Marty. Really spread himself well there. As Marty tried to dink it over him, he just stood tall and blocked it with his body. He's a big, tall goalkeeper.
Well done, Alexis!
And Alexis just standing with the ball in his hands as the wind comes. It dips. It comes out here towards Rooney. Takes it on his chest. Tries to flick it in. Only as far as Sam Togwell. First time ball over the top here for Marty to chase on the corner. Marty will win the chase, but he can't keep the ball in and hooks that down Truro Road itself. That will be bouncing down the road on the way back to Slough. So let's just see. Roy Hasseldine says hi to Roy and Karen painting the lounge ceiling. So never mind. That's I think a better way is to spend your Saturdays. But Alexis Jr. with his kick again. That wind picks it up, so he just about gets it to the halfway line. Straight out of play though for a throw to the Rebels. And the ball played through, headed away by Regis, only as far as George Wells. Brings the ball down on the left-hand side. Brings it inside towards Lynch. Lynch finds Clifford. Clifford just needs a little bit of help. It comes from Guy Hollis. In towards Fraser. Truro trying to press Slough. Fraser just lets the ball come across. Goes straight out of play for a throw to Slough off Tyler Harvey. Just need a ball. And the ball comes into Guy Hollis here. There's a substitution here on the far hand side. Regis is the player coming off. And the tannoy system is really hard to hear here at Truro. But it's Regis off. And I'll tell you who comes on in a second when I can see his number. 12 is it? 12 is Noah Keats coming on. And it's a throw by Guy Hollis. Headed away though by Lewington. Comes out towards Palfrey. Comes off the head of Palfrey into the path of Guy Hollis. Gives it towards George Wells. Wells just gets tackled there by Booth. Good challenge, and then it's a chance for Thompson to attack down the left hand side here. Right hand side here, foot race. Thompson now goes past Clifford, gets a great cross in, and that is superb defending by Sam Togwell, who gets to the ball first before Lewington, and then a long ball down the field. There's an offside against Dan Roberts, and the game is going end to end here. It's Billericay 0, Bath 1, but I think Billericay just got a late equaliser there. Cheltenham 0. Chippenham 0, Chelmsford 1, Eastbourne 1, Concord 2, Hungerford 0, East Thurrock 1, Oxford City 1, Dartford 1, St Albans 0, Torquay 2. Wealdstone are leading though, so at the moment Slough will not be promoted. Wealdstone are winning, but it's close. It is close. So Slough still need a win and another goal to get a 2. They've got to get that 3-goal swing over. Ball played short though. And Fraser comes across and plays it in. Williams holds the ball low. It's won back well by Lee Togwell. Finding Marty down the right hand side. Marty 25 yards away from goal. Comes in. Great challenge from the captain Richards. And out of play for a throw to Slough. And again, it means that Guy Hollis comes forwards for the Rebels to take a long throw into the box. And he's around about 7 or 8 yards away from the corner flag. And Archers is back over the thing, throws the ball in, headed away by Colin Riley, only through Dan Roberts. It will come out here towards Rooney. Rooney just turns into danger, but gets the ball out to Thompson on the far hand side. Thompson takes a touch. Got two players on the overlap on the left hand side if he needs them. Ball played forwards. It's for Conor Riley Lowe. Played it in here towards Rooney. Rooney leaves it for Lewington to shoot. Oh, what a stunning save that is from Jack Turner. It's a breakaway chance for Truro. And it was, I think it was Lewington with the save. It's a fantastic save by Jack Turner. It's going to the top corner, gets his hand to it. It's out for a corner to Truro City. Trouble not over here for Slough. Corner comes in, headed towards the goal, and it's blocked on the line again by Turner. And Turner trying to keep his team in this playoff hunt. Ball played up here towards Marty. Marty trying to flick it over here. Thompson goes down. Oh, the mistake there allows Williams just to turn past Palfrey. Referee being told it's a head injury. He'll slow the ball with Manny Williams. Play down the line and Gugg comes out really well. And he's going to kick the ball out of play, I think, as Thompson is down with a head injury. But the referee missing quite a bit here this afternoon. Easily a head injury to Thompson. They should have stopped the play straight away. Didn't. But Jack Turner with two very good saves. That first one was absolutely stunning save from the Slough goalkeeper. Really going into the top corner, getting a good strong hand to it. The second one was on the line. It was a bit of a hoof round. It was a try and kick the ball, and he just got his body to it and then got the rebound. Oxford City are beating Dartford. Oxford City 2, Dartford 1. That is one of the ones that Slough need to go their way. And Thompson, the referee's going to allow Slough to knock the ball back to Alexis Jr., even though he kicked the ball out of play. As it stands at the moment, Slough are not in the playoffs due to Wealdstone winning. Tyler Harvey just chests the ball back here. The shot comes in from Lewington. It hits Sam Togwell on the back, and then Sam Togwell is fouled. It's a free kick to the Rebels. So as it is at the moment, Truro are going down, and Slough aren't in the playoff positions. They've got a couple of results going their way, but Wealdstone winning is the one at the moment that is halting that play. It's a free kick here for Slough. Turner takes it because of the wind. He gets a long kick down the field, and Roberts will keep the ball in. He won't because he's offside. And it's a free kick here to Truro. Torquay just got a third goal, so St Albans are out of the picture as it is. Truro take this free kick halfway inside their own half. Alexis Jr. just places it as the wind dies down. It's flicked on well by Lewington in towards Tyler Harvey. Comes here towards Keats. Keats finds Riley Lowe, whose shot is blocked by Lee Togwell. It was going well wide. And then Fraser clears for Slough. That's a really good clearance by Sean Fraser, finding Manny Williams. Williams has got Dan Roberts inside. Dan Roberts still with the ball. He's going to try and find Williams. Williams at the age of 192 can't get that ball. It's gone out of play for a goal kick, and Roberts was asking a lot of Manny Williams to catch that one there. Even a Manny Williams at the age of 20 would have had trouble getting that. He's just collided with Richards, and Richards is down. So again, a stoppage in play here at Truro. And Richards just putting his boot back on. Manny Williams just been spoken to by the referee. I don't actually think saw anything. It's just down to the fact that the linesman has interfered. And a goal kick is what it is that would be to start the game. And the long clearance here by Alexis Jr. Headed on by Lynch, only as far as Booth, who heads it on. Flicked on by Lewington, only as far as George Wells. Wells now trying to chip the ball forwards. Roberts will be offside if he touches the ball, surely. He's not, and he's got through to the box. Riley Lowe with the challenge. And Slough will try and keep it in. There's a foul by the Rebels, and it's a free kick to Truro. So 1-1 the score here. Slough need a goal from Hemel Hempstead and a goal from Bath. And a goal here. Ball played down the line here. Headed away, though, by Guy Hollis towards Lee Togbo. Tries to spread the ball on the far hand side. Ryan's got his flag up, but it doesn't count. Ball here towards Thompson to chase down the right hand side. Thompson up against Wells. Thompson crosses, and he's got more chance of scoring in the flags than he has of scoring from there. Unfortunately, well wide of the goal, and let's just hope that Niall Thompson doesn't play golf. Because with shots like that, he will take a year to get around. Goal kick here to the Rebels. Jack Turner will take. We have gone over the hour mark. 62 minutes so far gone of this game. Still 1-1. Long ball played over here looking for Lynch. Lynch heads the ball, but it goes straight out of play. For a throw to Truro. For those, there's around about 20 fans sitting in a stand on the far hand side with around about 175 seats. And the Slough fans trying to make some noise here. As the ball's played down the line, it's intercepted here by Grimes into Tyler Harvey. Takes a good touch, just being forced backwards here. Back here towards Palfrey. Pull through the long ball over the top for Lewington to chase, but Jack Turner comes to the edge of his area. And the Slough fans are having a bit of fun with their singing. The ball played out here towards Manny Williams. Hits Riley Lowe. Great takedown by the left back there. And he plays it down the line here towards Rooney. Rooney trying to run at the Slough defence. Gives it to Riley Lowe. Coming down the left-hand side. Superb defended by Sean Fraser. And out for a corner to Truro. Corner number 7. And Richards and Grimes have gone forwards for this corner. Some idiot has decided to stand up in the stand. Ball played into the box, and Tyler Harvey with the volley away from goal, but well off target from the corner. And it's a goal kick here to Slough. And a goal kick here for Jack Turner to take for the Rebels. Glorious sunny afternoon here now in Truro. And Turner goes wide on the far hand side looking for Roberts over the top of his head. Thompson will see the ball out for a throw to Truro right by their own corner flag on that far hand side. And it's Palfrey will take the throw. In here, the wind just picking up here at Truro. Wells with the ball forward, but all the way through to Alexis Jr., who just fumbles the ball but keeps the ball in. And rolls the ball out here towards Riley Lowe. Hits it first time down the field. Looking for Harvey. Harvey wins the header. And a throw to Slough, though deep inside their own half. But Guy Hollis is there to take it. Looks like you're going to see a substitution for Slough in a second. The throw comes in from Guy Hollis. Good throw. Comes through and flicks through to Marcy. Marcy got caught there. Referee says no foul. Played in by... it's gone out of play for a thing. Marty just got caught there. How the referee doesn't give a foul there is unbelievable. And Lee Togwell just asking the referee why that wasn't a free kick. It's a throw, though, to Truro, taken quickly here towards Keats. Keats plays it forward to Lewington. Comes out here towards Rooney. Rooney just being challenged. A foul by Fraser means a free kick to Truro. You're going to see Warren Harris is the player who will come on. Bath have got a second, so Slough need a goal here and a goal at Hemel. So free kick here, which Rooney's going to take for Truro. Played in, headed away by Guy Hollis. Comes to the edge of the box there. Billy Clifford couldn't get it. It's come out here on the far hand side towards Thompson. Thompson hits it hard and low, blocked by the Slough defence. Comes out here towards Clifford, who will turn. He's got Rooney on him. And Rooney steals the ball off him. Good play by the midfielder. Crosses it in first time. Sam Togwell doesn't get the best of touches. It'll come through to Tyler Harvey. It doesn't. Comes out for a corner. Corner number 8 for Truro. And again, Riley Lowe is the player that comes across to take it. Takes it short, does Thompson towards Riley Lowe. Gives him a better angle to try and get his cross in. Takes it short here towards Keats. And Keats' shot is way, way over the top of the bar. In fact, it was Rooney's shot, my apologies. Substitution for the Rebels. Coming off is Warren Harris. Coming on is Manny Williams. Sorry, coming off is Manny Williams. Coming on Warren Harris on 68. So Manny Williams off, Warren Harris on. So now we'll go 4-4-2 or maybe 4-3-3 with Warren Harris pushed up front. And it will restart with a goal kick here for Slough. And again, Turner, long kick here, aiming for Roberts. It comes through to Roberts. Lovely take by him. Takes the first time shot, but it's well wide of the goal. But he was being closed down by a couple of players there as he tried to shoot. So as it stands, Tequila wants to know about the Reading goalkeeper. I think it was, I can't remember what the goalkeeper's name. Toxic Alex someone. Big tall goalkeeper. It's a throw here for Slough on the far hand side. Wales takes it. It's come back to him from Lee Togwell. Ball over the top here. There's an offside against Slough. Some idiots in the crowd here this afternoon. It's a free kick here to Truro City. They're halfway inside their own half. Ball played here towards Rooney. Rooney plays it behind Riley Lowe, who's been closed down by Warren Harris. Could be the reason why Warren Harris has been brought on is to stop those runs down that left-hand side. Ball played back here towards Richards. Richards plays it in. Sam Togwell scoops that one high up into the... hits Lynch on the head. It comes out here towards Booth. And Booth spreads it immediately to Thompson. Thompson on the far right-hand side, up against George Wells. Trying to come past him down the near-hand side. Gets across in. Oh, and Keats has missed an open goal. The ball has gone all the way across the face of the goal. Nobody could get a touch on it. Keats was the man who was closest to it. All he had to do was put it in. He tried to side-foot it and didn't even get a contact on it. And it's out of play. Throw comes out here towards Lynch. Lynch can't control it. Slough at 6s and 7s at the moment. Truro's tempo is keeping them going. Cleared by Hollis. Ball comes through to Warren Harris. Lovely touch by him. He's going to try and go round on the other side. Oh, Warren Harris does well, but Grimes again, who has been absolutely fantastic today this afternoon with some very solid defending, does it again. And a throw on the far hand side. Taken by Warren Harris in towards George Wells. Back here towards Warren Harris. He's on the left hand side. Gives it to George Wells. Oh, Wells skips past the challenge but overruns it. Booth with the clearance. Straight out of play for a throw to Slough. And it's George Wells with the throw on that far hand side. In towards Billy Clifford. Clifford now trying to find the ball in. And Roberts couldn't get the ball cleared, only back as far as Clifford, who finds Lee Togwell. Togwell's got Fraser on the overlap, finds Fraser down the right hand side. Back here towards Lee Togwell, crosses it. Oh, it catches in the wind. Oh, it's Joel! Alexis Jr. dropped the ball on the goal line, and Roberts couldn't get there. He almost dropped it over his own goal line there as the wind took it away from him. Ball played back here towards Keats, who's deep inside his own half. Back here to Riley Lowe. Does well to turn the ball away. Two sides both going for the goals as it stands here. As it stands, it's Wealdstone whose 2-1 lead will put them in the playoffs and not Slough. It's Slough need a goal. Bath are doing their bit. They are 2-0 up. Wells with the clearance out of play. And it's the ball inside here, played in quickly, hooked clear though by Guy Hollis. It will come out here towards Booth. Booth spreads it towards Connor Riley Lowe. Out here towards Rooney. Truro the Tide looking more likely with this play, but the ball played into Connor Riley Lowe, headed away by Guy Hollis. Now with some defending, headed on by Booth. Headed away by George Wells. It will come through to Armati. Oh, lovely little touch by Armati. Chance to play. Great challenge by Richards again. Ball played in towards Keats. Keats flicks it out into the path of Riley Lowe. Inside here towards Rooney. Rooney turns Fraser. Rooney skips past another couple of challenges. Ball played through towards Keats. Keats is one-on-one. And what a superb save that is by Jack Turner. Brilliant save one-on-one. And again, Turner is the saviour of the Rebels, just like Junior. This is a heck of a game. 9 shots to 8 here at the moment to Truro. Both going for the win. Played info from Billy Cliff. Just a heavy touch, but keeps hold of the ball down that left-hand side. Skipping past the challenge. Skipping past another. Gets a little 1-2. Keeps the ball, then gets hacked down there in a free kick to Slough for a foul there by Palfrey. And a couple of Truro players not too happy with the decision. 73 minutes gone. So you've got around about 17 left for Slough to get a goal and for Hemel Hempstead to get a goal. That is what is needed. And Lynch is the man to take this free kick. It's almost like a short corner. Lynch will just wait for this. There's only a one-man wall in front of him. Plays it in with some pace. It's headed away easily by Tyler Harvey. Comes out here towards Sean Fraser. Fraser turns and balls it all the way back towards Jack Turner. Turner will take a touch. Long ball played in towards Sam Togwell. He's riding all over the back of Riley Lowe, and that'll be a goal kick. And the two players just smile as they think Truro have taken the kick already. Hollis heads it away. Sam Togwell's not in position. The ball comes through. Hollis again with a clearance towards Clifford, finding Lee Togwell. Ball played forwards for Warren Harris. Heads it on towards Amati. Amati trying to turn in the centre, holding the ball up. Finds Warren Harris, back across. Through to Amati who shoots. Oh! Golden chance for Amati, and he blazes it over the top of the bar from just inside the penalty area. And that really would have been a good opportunity for Slough to get the goal that they need. There's a goal kick here for Truro, taken by Alexis Jr. Aimed in. Lynch trying to play. Comes off the head of Jarrington towards Tyler Harvey. One back by Slough. Ball over the top. Warren Harris is clearly onside. And he's got a one-on-one chance with the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper comes out. Warren Harris gives Slough the lead! It's a ball over the top. And Warren Harris on 76 minutes gives Slough the goal. Now, all they need is Hemel Hempstead to get a goal. It's what they need. All eyes are on Willstone versus Hemel Hempstead. Slough have got the goal. Bath are leading 2-0. Willstone are leading 2-1. So we need a goal from Hemel Hempstead Town. That is what is needed now. It's kick-off here for Truro. Played in towards Richards, the captain. Chips it over here. Sean Fraser goes in, ducks his head, gets a kick in the head. He'll take that. And gets caught by Rooney. And Sean Fraser's... Well, I think I'm going to go and smack someone in the face in a second. Anyway, it's a free kick for Slough just inside the Truro City half. Slough doing everything they can. Bath have done everything they can. Come on, Hemel Hempstead Town. The ball is played in here by Lynch. Headed in by George Wells, and a really good save by the goalkeeper. And the ball played out here towards Keats, finding Rooney down the right-hand side. Slough were caught out in numbers. They were too far advanced. Ball played forward here through to Tyler Harvey, who dives in. He gets a touch to it, but can't keep it in. And it's actually been kept in by Jack Turner, who tries to get Slough on the attack. Oh, a mistake here comes through to Roberts. Roberts through with a chance to wrap it up. It's a third for the Rebels. Is he going to allow it, or is he going to get a touch offside? I think the goal has been given, and that, I'm not sure who's claiming it, whether it's Roberts or Marty. Let's give the goal to Roberts on 77. Slough 3-1 up. And Grimes has come across to the linesman on this near hand side. All eyes, though, are on Wealdstone versus Hemel Hempstead. All we need is a Hemel Hempstead Town goal. You're going to see a substitution, double substitution, I think. It's coming on. Is this for a number 11? No, there's a number 10, I think it is. It's 18 who is off, which is Austin Booth. And I can't see his number, but it is 10, who is Jason Banton. He comes on 78. And the ball played in here to Riley Lowe, inside towards Keats. Keats spreads it looking for Thompson on the far hand side. Thompson has the ball. Crosses it in first time, headed away by a stooping header by Lee Togwell. Comes through towards Lynch. Lynch turns away brilliantly, holds the ball up. Ball over the top looking for Warren Harris, headed away well by Richards. Comes through to Keats. Keats feeds it in towards Riley Lowe. Finding Banton just inside his own half. Chance to run the ball. Looks like Rooney's gone on an inside position. Rooney skips past one challenge. Warren Harris just closes it down. Ball comes out here towards Riley Lowe. Down the line looking for Tyler Harvey, and Hollis just uses his body to shield it, and he goes out of play for a goal kick. And it's a goal kick here to Slough. Jack Turner will start to take his time. All eyes now on Wealdstone versus Hemel Hempstead. And Turner will take this kick here out on the far hand side, looking for Lynch over his head, but Roberts will keep it in on the far hand side. Plays it in first time, looking for Armani. Grimes is there with the clearance. It's a poor clearance. It just goes straight out of play. And suddenly the atmosphere here at Truro Road has dipped a little bit, with Slough leading 3-1. And a throw that George Wells will take on the right hand side. And there's a free kick here for Slough. And it's going to be a central position. Slough are 40 yards away from goal with this free kick. And Truro City now losing their heads a little bit here, arguing with the referee. Lynch will take it. Slough are doing all they can this afternoon to try and get it. They need a little bit of help from Hemel Hempstead. Ball will be taken here by Lynch, whose shot is well wide of the goal. There's a goal kick here for Truro City. I'm trying to find the Hemel if the ball just catches in the wind, and then Grimes has had to head it back to his goalkeeper from around about 25 yards out. That's how bad the wind is here. So Richards with the clearance down the field here. Hollis with the header away. It comes through towards Lee Togwell. Takes a touch. Ball over the top. Warren Harris is behind the defence again. And Warren Harris gets into the 5-yard box. Plays it across. Oh, great save by Alexis Jr. But the ball is still in the box. But Riley Lowe brings it out and finds Banton. Kingstonian being beaten. I think Kingstonian could go down there. They were second in the league at one stage. Ball's here with Lynch. Just loses the ball out towards Keats. Keats is trying to look for Thompson on that far hand side. Finds him down the right. Thompson on the edge of the box. Skips past the one challenge. Tries to turn it back here towards Rooney and shoots. Tyler Harvey. Great save by Jack Turner again. And if Slough are to progress into the playoffs, it'll be Jack Turner who's got his... I think he's collided with the post. He's stretched with his feet to save that one. Scores still. It's still Bath City leading against Billericay 2-0. It's still... I think it's Oxford City are 2-1 up against Dartford. and Wealdstone versus Hemel Hempstead. We've got 10 minutes of the game left. We're just going to check those scores for you. Some Truro fans leaving. Oxford City, we need a goal from Wealdstone. That is what we need. We need a Wealdstone goal. A few Truro fans are leaving here at the moment. It's right, just stand up so we can't see. I can't see anything because people are standing in the way. Sorry, can you sit down please so we can see? Thank you. We're waiting for this, I think it's a long throw to come in here. Just because your team's losing, you've got to stand in the way. So throw here for Truro. Taken short to Riley Lowe. Inside here towards Rooney. Rooney on the far hand side finding Thompson. Thompson up against Wells. Thompson does well. Skins him, gets the cross in. Hooked clear by Sam Togwell. One back here though by Keats. Keats tries to take a touch, doesn't get the best of touches. Headed away by Wells. Comes out here towards Dan Roberts. Roberts tries to feed on Marty. Marty's miles offside. This time the linesman has got one right according to the Truro fans. But as it is, Truro City are down. All eyes on Hemel Hempstead. Come on, Hemel Hempstead. Ball played out here towards Richards. Inside towards Riley Lowe. Finding Keats just inside the Slough half. Keats plays it forwards to Rooney. Rooney's central position turns. Being forced back. Slough hungry for the ball now. Inside here towards Grimes. Grimes heavy touch but managed to get the ball out towards Thompson. His control isn't the best. It allows Wells to get close, but he plays a lovely little ball into the overlap of Palfrey. Lee Togwell's there though for Slough to defend, and Togwell being forced wide. He gets it out and out for a throw to Slough by the corner flag. Slough can do no more. They have a 2-goal lead. Billericay are 2 down. It's 84 minutes. We should have sent someone to Hemel Hempstead, shouldn't we? To Wealdstone. Ball play forwards here looking for a Marty. Richards heads it away. It'll come through towards Warren Harris. He's been brilliant since he came on the field. Ball hits him on the top of the head towards Lench. Lench turns away from trouble. Loses the ball though towards Rooney. Rooney chips it forwards looking for the run of Lewington. Sam Togwell just opens his body, runs the ball back towards the goalkeeper Turner. Turner, lazy kick, but he finds a way towards Lee Togwell and then in towards George Wells. Ball over the top though. Go all the way through to Alexis Jr. just outside of his own box. Brings it back in. Only to take a touch to knock it further back out, which is really strange. And then long ball down the field here. Flicked on well by Tyler Harvey. Lewington heads it back here towards Harvey, who just flicks the ball out here towards Banton. Banton on that side, trying to create a bit of space. Gives it towards Riley Lowe. Riley Lowe's onside. Back onto his foot. Feeds it up here for Keats. Keats shoots. He just side foots the ball wide of the goal. And out of play for a goal kick to Slough, which Jack Turner will take. The referee just telling him to hurry up. And it will be a goal kick here for the Rebels. They've done all they can. And the long kick here by Turner. Headed on though by Palfrey. Only as far as George Wells. He takes a touch, heavy touch, but overruns it. Now win it back here through Warren Harris, but it's a foul by the Rebels. Free kick here to Truro. And it's taken quickly short here towards Connor Riley Lowe. Down the lead field for Tyler Harvey. First time he's managed to hold off Guy Hollis. Back here towards Riley Lowe. So happy to let him have the ball because he hits it straight at Billy Clifford. Clifford just holding the ball up. Finds Fraser. Fraser launches it down the field. Long ball. Marty will chase it. Marty's first to the ball one way. And then Grimes has had to put the ball over the top of the stand and now to play for a throw to the Rebels. But that's what Marty offers you. He was way behind Richards there, just outpaced him, to try and get to the ball. Ball played down the line here for Warren Harris. Oh, lovely little bit of skill, but it's sort of cleared by Truro. Looking for Tyler Harvey, headed on by Sam Togwell towards Lee Togwell, just controls the ball. 5 minutes of the game left. He plays it out on the far hand side towards Lench. Lench tackled by Palfrey, good challenge. And Paul Free can bring the ball forwards here for Truro. Lovely ball down the field here for Tyler Harvey. Just holds the ball up. It just runs straight into Billy Clifford, but the ball skews out here towards Paul Free, who'd continued his run. George Wells just side slams him into the advertising hoardings, but no foul given. Flicked on here by Roberts. Marty's offside. And it's a free kick here, taken quickly by Truro to Riley Lowe, down this near hand side, looking for Banton. Banton tries to skip past, gets a lucky ricochet off Fraser to come down the left hand side, right by the corner flag. Crosses it in right footed, headed away, stupid header by Lee Togwell. Well taken down by Matty Lynch, and Lynch now holding the ball up. Skips past Keats, tries to play the ball through, and Roberts is onside, but the ball just reaches the goalkeeper, who just chips the ball past Roberts into the path of Paul Free in towards Richards. Can't believe that they haven't put somebody up front with him, like Richards to go up front, just they don't defend. Ball's here with Riley Lowe coming across the field. Looks as though Truro have kind of given up the ghost here. They're playing the ball really lovely football, but just inside their own half, and Keats just shrugs off a challenge and then gets a foul there, wins a foul for a This ball played back out here to Riley Lowe. Holds the ball up here for Banton. Banton down this left-hand side, trying to tease Sean Fraser. Does well to get across in. It's headed away really well by George Wells. It will come out here towards Roberts, who just hooks the ball down the line for Matt Lynch. Lynch will keep the ball in down that left-hand side. Just two back here for Truro. It's Lynch and Marty. Lynch still running with the ball. Goes down, looking for a free kick. Doesn't get it. And the ball's here with Grimes. In towards Keats. Keats spreads it towards Riley Lowe. Ball here towards Banton. Here with Riley Lowe bringing the ball forward. Slough quite happy. They don't need to do anything. All they've got to do is keep hold of the ball. Clifford can't win it back. It's here still with Riley Lowe down this left side. He keeps twisting the zone. It hits it straight at Clifford, and it's ricochet kindly for Slough in here towards Warren Harris. Finding Lee Togwell. Togwell down this right hand side, trying to find the run of Roberts. Roberts will go through on the far hand side to keep the ball in, but he's up on his own. He plays it back. He should have just kicked it out for a goal kick, to be honest, but Alexis Jr. just rolls it out here, and Truro give it to Keats. Keats deep inside his own half, finds Richards. Richards gives the ball, just puts it straight out of play. And Slough are looking for another goal. They don't need the goal. You're going to see a double substitution coming on. Off is, I think, three have just gone on. I don't know what's going on. Right, so Francis and Marty is coming off for Louis Soares. And Josh Jackman has come on for Matty Lynch. So double substitution. Francis and Lynch off. On is Jackman and Soares. Clifford with the ball down here towards Jackman. It looks like he's gone in as a right midfielder. Ball played in towards Warren Harris. Harris trying to turn. Turns really well. Skips into the challenge. Great challenge though by Conor Riley Lowe. Ball comes out here towards Rooney. Rooney trying to urge forwards. And the ball played out, hits a lucky ricochet, and Sam Togwell, poor touch by him. Goalkeeper has to come out. Tyler Harvey goes down. It's a penalty to Truro. And Jack Turner is the man who has committed the foul. I'm just going to see if the referee gives him a card. I don't think he got that much of a touch on it. I don't think he's going to give a yellow card. I think it is just a penalty here to Truro. Tyler Harvey is the man to take the penalty. Weymouth have won the Southern League South with a 3-0 victory. It's Tyler Harvey up against Jackman. Apparently Hungerford have equalised, is what we're just being told. Tyler Harvey up here against Josh Jackman. Jackman doesn't save it. He gets fingertips to it, but it's a goal for Truro. It's Truro 2, Slough 3, and Despite Jack Turner's best efforts, he got hands to it but couldn't keep it in. But the rumour here that's spreading around is that Hungerford have equalised, and that will mean all of over for Truro City. Yes, Hungerford have equalised. So Truro will be down no matter what. Ball played in here by Slough towards Warren Harris. Slough don't need to do anything silly. It's here with Keats. We're in the 92nd minute. Jackman wins the ball for Slough. Turns and finds Sean Fraser. Cleared down the line. Comes through to Richards. Richards cleared. Sam Togwell volleys the ball as far as Saws. Saws in towards Lee Togwell. It's got Josh Chapman on the outside if he needs him. Finds Josh Chapman. Chapman bursting into the box. Cuts back inside on 1 foot. Takes a shot. It's blocked. Comes back out towards Chapman. And digs the ball out towards Clifford. Clifford just treads on the ball and loses it. And Banton feeds Conor Riley low down this left-hand side. Looks for the first-time ball. Looking for Tyler Harvey. Good touch by him. Trying to twist and turn. Takes a shot. Wow, what a great save. Ball comes back out to Tyler Harvey by Jack Turner from Tyler Harvey. Ball still kept alive by the Truro striker. Crosses the ball into the box. Ball bouncing around towards Banton. Hits the post. It's in. It's a goal. It's 3-3. And Banton with a goal. 2 goals led in by Slough in the 90-plus minute. They did that again. Here on Easter Monday, 2 Slough late goals, and the management team are not too happy. I don't understand why Slough were trying to score a 4th goal. They didn't need to. The ball played back. It doesn't matter for Truro because Hungerford are drawing. Ball played forwards towards Warren Harris. Takes it on his chest. Ball's out of play. Is it a throw for Slough? No, it's a throw to Truro. Conor Riley low in front of me with this throw. 3-3 here. Ball play through towards Rooney. Lewington plays it off Hollis for a throw. Why did Slough need to try and score a 4th? All they've got to do is sit on a 3-2 victory. As it is, it doesn't matter now what they do because they're not winning. They can't get in the playoffs unless they score. Jackman plays the ball out. It's gone out of play for a throw to Truro. Doesn't matter if Truro win at the moment because they'll still be down. Ball played in here towards Keats. Keats under pressure from Clifford trying to turn. Clifford tries to get the challenge in. Banton back here towards Keats. Back in towards Thompson it is. Thompson chipping the ball forwards to Tyler Harvey. It's too far in front and goes out of play for a goal kick. 3-3 here. And more Truro fans are leaving. We're into the 95th minute. I have got no idea where the referee got 5 minutes of added time from. I really don't. Turner with this long kick down the field. Headed away though by Grimes. Comes out here to Conor Riley Rowe. Poor touch by him towards Richard. Goes back towards his goalkeeper. Alexis Jr. hooks the ball clear. And that is the full-time whistle here. It's not what either team wanted. Both teams needed a win. Neither team have got it. It's finished 3-3 here. It does mean, though, for Truro that they are relegated out of the league. And it's... I just don't understand. Slough were going for a 4th goal. They didn't need a 4th goal. All they had to do was sit and wait on a 3-2 victory. But they went for a 4th goal. They've lost the points. It does mean that no team has done the double over them. Let's just see if it really made any difference, because if Hemel Hempstead hadn't scored, it didn't really matter what Slough did, because it was in the hands of Wealdstone. So there you go. And let's just check. Wealdstone won 2-1 anyway, so we wouldn't have made it in even if we had one. But got to say, what a fantastic season it has been this season in the National League South. First time that Slough have been at this level for so long. They've done really, really well at this level. They've given us so much entertainment, so many tight games. They've won more games than they've lost. At the start of the season, Slough would have been happy just staying in this league. As it is, they've almost got to the playoffs in their first season here. It is only something to build on with the management team of Bakes, Unders and Trent Phillips, and a brilliant set of squad that we've got here at the moment. Next season should hopefully look good for the Rebels. There's so many of you who are listening in at the moment. I'll just go through the ones that I can see. Paul Hazler, Richard Weiss, Anthony Dean, Conor McNeish, Graham Phoenix Redford, Gavin Way, Dougie Fraser. Thank you all so much for listening in. Thank you all as usual for all your comments. You've been absolutely fantastic. I'm so great that we've been able to bring you commentary from the National League South this season. Next season we're going to change a few things a little bit, still be able to get it, but maybe on a different format. Until then, thank you all so very much. I have got to now try and pack up 50 metres of electronic cable as well as all my stuff. Thank you all so very much for joining us here today. Please have a fantastic summer. Don't forget, there might be a Berks and Butts Cup final, you never know, but there will definitely be an awards night on Friday the 10th of May. I would say try and get down to it if you can. So it should be a good night. But thank you all so much for usual. Whether it's just today you've been listening to every game or you've just tuned in once or twice, thank you so much. It's you, the people that we do this for, and that's why we like to do it. Enjoy your summer, everyone. If you're not coming around, there will be some other games at Slough as well, with the Legends game and other bits and bobs. But thank you all so much for listening in this season. It's been a great season. I'm off into the bar once I finally clear everything up to have a drink, because apparently the managers are buying everyone a pint who's travelled. Good afternoon to Tequila Shot, to Michael Marsh, who is Josh's dad. Thank you. Conor McNish, Ian. Have a great holiday, guys. You've deserved it. It's been a fantastic season. We will be back next season, and we will hopefully get a little bit further than we did. But what a great season it's been for the Rebels. Thank you all for joining us. Have a lovely, lovely summer.